Well, Broncos country, a mile high salute. How are you guys doing today, man? I hope you guys are enjoying your Friday. Beautiful weather outside here in the Mile High City, and we are getting ready for a Broncos and Falcons matchup, man. I'm excited for this game. I always get pumped up when we get closer to the end of the week. And I'm going to talk about today three things that we've seen from the Broncos recently that I want to see more of, that I'm super excited about, not just for the game against Atlanta, but moving forward into the future, because I think it's going to help us make a playoff push here later on in the season. Before we get into it, guys, I appreciate you tuning into the channel. If it's your first time, welcome. Smash that subscribe button, please. It'll help me out. And if you already are a subscriber, tell a friend, have them subscribe. I'm on a mission to get to 500, and I would appreciate it greatly. Thank you so much in advance. All right, let's get into it, guys. The Denver Broncos have started to, they've really started to experiment a lot over the last couple of weeks or so, right? And I've really liked it. I've liked the experimentation that they've had offensively and defensively, because I think that it allows for us to really see, okay, what are we actually good at? What are we not? Where can we improve, etc. And there's been three things that I've seen lately that I want to see a lot more of, and that I'm a huge proponent of, and I'm all down. The first is Audric Estime. Man, he was a pleasant surprise. I knew he was going to get more work based off of what Sean Payton was saying during the week last week before the Chiefs game. But damn, did I not expect that he would get 95% of all the carries. A major shift in the running back room. What did I notice from him? I liked some of the vision. I liked a little bit of the explosiveness. He's obviously a very powerful runner. I think he does bring us a little bit of juice. And I do believe we will see more of him. And I'm excited to see it, because he's somebody that, if he can be a little bit more consistent than what Javonte Williams was, he's going to help this run game a lot. He's going to make things very good for us. And even though he's only had like very minimal snaps actually pass protecting, he's looked very good in those minimum snaps of pass pro. So give me more Audric Estime, man. I think the fumbles are hopefully behind him. That's something that you can obviously coach out of him. But he brings a unique element to the run game that I don't think we necessarily get with Jaleel and with Javonte Williams. So give me more of him for sure. Let me know what y'all think about these, by the way, too, in the comments. Number two, man, I think I want to see more Devon Vele. Whether Josh Reynolds comes back this week or not, I do not want to see Devon Vele disappear from this offense. It just seems like every time the ball goes towards him, he's making a play, he's making the catch. Very sure-handed, very big-bodied receiver. He's got some speed to him as well. I like what I've seen. I'm glad that he got his first touchdown last week, but I would love to see him specifically in the slot. I love the idea of having a big slot receiver. It's kind of how Tim Patrick used to be used, when he was here as well. It can create some really good mismatches for us, especially given the fact that we don't have a very dynamic tight end when it comes to catching the football. So he can kind of be a glorified version of that. Just take out little Jordan Humphrey. We don't need to see any more of him. We got a guy in Devon Vele who's younger, who's faster, who's more physical, who catches the ball better. And honestly, he's just more of a playmaker. So give me some more Devon Vele, 100%. Because I like what he can bring to this offense, especially in the red zone. No doubt about it. And number three, guys, is going to be more Marvin Mims in the backfield. Right? I kind of like this Marvin Mims as a running back, right? I've pounded the table. You guys can go back and look. I've talked about it so many times. We need to utilize Marvin Mims in more of a Deebo Samuel role. Well, not only did we see it, Sean Payton actually referenced Deebo Samuel when he was talking about him on Friday's presser. So, hell, I doubt he listens to my channel, but if he did, thank you, coach. I appreciate you, and I want to see more of it. Here's the thing about Marvin Mims, and Sean Payton touched on this a little bit. Marvin Mims, he's not a polished wide receiver. He's not a physical wide receiver that's just gonna, run amazing routes and make explosive plays. But he's a very talented football player. He's somebody that is elusive. He's fast. He accelerates quickly. He can make dudes miss. And he's actually got a little bit more physicality to him than I think you would anticipate. You see it all the time on kick and punt return. So finding a way to get the ball in his hands, not worry so much about, can he run routes or can he look, can he get open or, can he be on the same page as Bo, blah, blah, blah. Give him the ball behind the line of scrimmage on, simple swing patterns, or hand the ball off to him, or, a screen route or whatever it might be. Get the ball in his hands and see what the hell can happen. Not only do good things tend to happen. His rushing average last game was pretty damn good, but it keeps the defense off balance. You can do so many things off of that look. The defense has to take him into account if he can be successful in that role. And he's somebody that they don't just got to take him into account in the backfield. They still got to take into account the fact that he could go deep and he could get open. Um, I like what they utilize with him. I like to see him in motion. So give me more Marvin Mims touches, no doubt about it. I don't really care how he gets them, but I want to see more of it because there is that explosive element that he brings that we are absolutely missing. I'm honestly, I like the idea, even if you're just talking about the running back room, I like the idea of a uh, Audric Estime Marvin Mims running back room way better than a Javonte Williams and Julian McLaughlin. We know what we have with those guys. If we had to rely on them, fine, but it's not good enough. All right. It ain't good enough. So I want to see more of what we can see with Estime and with Marvin Mims. I have a bold prediction for you guys for this game. We usually do the preview for the Sunday game on Fridays. We're going to save it for tomorrow because I kind of skipped the day this week because I had some things I was busy with. But I do have a bold prediction. I believe that Audric Estime is going to rush for over 100 yards this weekend, this Sunday against the Atlanta Falcons. I just feel it. Man, it's been, I don't even know how many games. It's been a long, long time since the Broncos have had a 100-yard rusher. And it's time to break that streak. We had that little bad streak going with wide receivers. Then in back-to-back games, Cortland Sutton did it. It is time for Audric Estime to break the streak. I think he's the guy to do it. I think they feed the beast and he gets 120, 130 yards. Be really, really refreshing if you can do that against the Atlanta Falcons. That's my bold prediction. I want to know what you guys think in the comments below. Hit me up. Let me know. Hit that little thumbs up right on the bottom there under the video. Hit that little thumbs up. And if you ain't subscribed already, guys, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe. It's free to do. It takes less than a half a second. And your boy would really, really appreciate it. Tell a friend, tell a family member. Appreciate you guys in advance. All right, y'all. I'm out for the day. Happy Friday. Enjoy the Tyson and Jake Paul fight if you're into that kind of stuff. Otherwise, go Avs, go Nuggets, go Broncos. I love y'all. Appreciate it. Spend time with those you love. And until the next time, peace out.